Right, cheers everyone. And at the time of me filming this, I'm still in the middle of editing lockdown number 5. I'm putting these up while I can, I'm filming them while I can, so that I can put them up throughout the week. Struggling to doing anything else at the moment. From doing this and other bits and pieces that the wife's trying to get me to do while I'm home. But I'm only at home until Tuesday, then I'm back to work. So having driving, delivering stuff to supermarkets maybe as well as other places. Right, so here we go. So this is this is the last of that big tub. Here's a quick look. Here's a quick look at the next box that I shall be going through. Right, well, I've got no light in here, so I'm using the phone's light to show you. But let's take this off, out of the way. I've had a bit of a try to have a bit of a tidy up here. So there was a big long box on here, wasn't there? That's now gone. Well, it's not gone. It's the wife is using that now. She's decided she wants it. And these are the two ones that are left. We've still got 4 tubs of this. We've still got 4 of these over there and over there. So what we got in this one here, we got those in there. Nice decker there, that might prove to be handy. And these wallpaper ones there, they're not that very good, I don't think, because I've had some of those wallpaper ones before and they weren't very good. Somebody's made some wallpaper sleeves, but they weren't very good. Anyway, we'll move that out there. But this one here, now this looks interesting because well, it just does. There's an album there. Is that Rex? I think that's Rex labels there. I don't know. There's some 12-inch at the back there. So that's interesting. So we'll start on that one. I think we'll have a look at that album. That'll be on Lockdown 8. So we'll probably grab that many out, and then the rest of that. So I'll get a few out of that to show you, and then move on to this one afterwards. And then we got these ones here, but yeah, there's a couple of albums in here as well. Anyway, we'll see what's what. But anyway, yeah, so we have got plenty to come. Right, so we've had a look at the next box, not the last one, the next one. And so this is now the last of the tub. So let's just get going for it, and we'll see what's here. Remember, I haven't got a clue what's here. I just move them into this box to make it easier for me to sort through. Right. So obviously on the Decca label is more than ever before, Sam Brown and Heartbreaker. Sam Brown. That's probably got to be a listen to, isn't it? Yeah. So we need a listen to area. Well, I haven't set up really, which is not good. There we are. I have now. On to the next Decca label. Is Hawaiian Mambo, Ted Heath and his band. And I'm not a fan of Ted Heath. I'm not a fan of Hawaiian, but I know there's people who are. And I think I know someone who wants me to put this aside for him. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put it over here at the moment so I know where it is. On the Oriole is Cotton Song, the Chas McDivitt Skiffle group. Not a fan of Skiffle, I have to say. So that goes on the reject pile. It's just over there. Parlophone. Let's have a look at this one. It's The Fish, Jack Parnell and his orchestra, and Ting-a-ling, also Jack Parnell and his orchestra. There we go. Well, that's going to be a keep, isn't it? So we're going to keep that there. Oh no, what's this? This is a small one of these little Eclipse ones. I haven't come across one of these for a little while, though I have got a few. Over the Waves, the Ficosio Brothers. Is that right? And on the other side is the same, but Old English Art. So look at that one. This is a little, is that a 7-inch, is it? A 6-inch or a 7-inch? Look at that. That's a definite keep. I'll just put this over here because it's a small one. On the London label, the Young Love, Tab Hunter I've heard of, definitely. I can't. Red Sails in the Sunset. Yeah, that's the one. Red Sails in the Sunset. That's a keep. Brunswick label. Danny Kaye and the Andrews Sisters. Great stuff. Got along. What's the other side? The big Danny Kaye and also the brass band from Brazil. That's nice, isn't it? That's a nice find, definitely. I'm trying to collect some Andrews Sisters, but they always seem to also come with another vocal. They did a lot of backing, didn't they? Samba Dance. Oh, the Andrews Sisters on their own. Look at, I've just said that and look what's just popped up. Wow, that's brilliant. It's not got a, we've got this one here, it's not very good. I'll put it in there. Fantastic. That is fantastic. That's cheered me up. Oh, another small, oh, is it broken? No, it's a small one. Is it Clips? Oh, I've got a bit of muck on it. Look at that. Oh. Oh my God. That is what happens when you're a bit clumsy like I am, but luckily I've done no damage to it. Blue Danube. The Blue Danube and Blaze Away. The band of the HM Irish Guards. And I'm not a fan of big band, brass bands, whatever you want to call them. There we go. Let's get it the right way round. But it's an Eclipse and it's a small one. And I have got a little bit of a affinity with. I like them. I like the little ones. Just to have them, really. I don't know if I will play it, but Capital label. Good night. Good night. Something. Can't quite read it. Maybe you guys will get it. Me and My Shadow. Well, we know that one, don't we? But I don't know. I've not heard that. But I'm not a fan of these modern. Billy May and his orchestra. I'm gonna put it on a reject. I'll tell you why, because I've been going through some of the ones that I was going to keep, thinking about keeping, and I've found a load of HMVs that I thought were going to be okay, but they're too modern for me and I don't like them. Columbia Swing Music Series, Cottontail, Harry James and his orchestra, and the Beaumont Ride. I like these labels. They always come up trumps for me. I've just put that on the wrong, I'm going to move it across, there we go. Decca label is Charmaine Mantinova and his orchestra. Somebody told me to not be hasty with this guy in his orchestra. Montalbani. Have we got to listen? We've got to listen to, haven't we, over here? I put it on the listen to that I really don't think. HMV label is I Get So Lonely. Oh, this is Anne Shelton, the little girl who and Cross Over the Bridge. There's only fans out there of Anne Shelton. I'm not a fan of Anne Shelton, but I will put it on the listen to. I did listen to one or two of her others, but they did end up in the reject bin. Sorry about that. Back on the Columbia Swing Music Series is Gene Krupa and his orchestra. Leave Us Sleep. Leave Us Sleep, and on the other side is the drummers band. The drummers band. That's also Gene Krupa. So that's a keep. BD. Never too keen on the BD ones. Oh well, I'm on this one because it's Glenn Miller. So I think at the moment the Glenn Millers that I have found, I'm up to 5 or 6, but I think there's a couple more hiding away somewhere. On Whispering, I've got this one, Tommy Dorsey. Have I got it by Tommy Dorsey? The other side is, oh, Never Smile Again. I think this is, I don't think I've got Whispering by Tommy Dorsey, but I have this on this one now, look. And on the other side is I'll Never Smile Again. I can't remember that one, so I think that's a new version of Whispering. This is an Embassy, Hold My Hand, Larry Cross, and Guiding Star. It's on the Embassy label, which I'm not keeping. Another Embassy label, Oklahoma, and Oklahoma again, but I'm not keeping it. So what we got here? Wanted, Perry Como. No, you know I'm not keeping that, don't you guys? Embassy again, my friend Bill Hurley, whoever he is. I think let's go by Bill Hurley. Rings a little bit of a bell, actually. Bill Hurley. On the Regal, let's get it out on the sleeve. On the Regal label is Cavalcade Selection Part 1 and Part 2. Introducing A Long Way to Tipperary, vocal, Keep Their Blood, Home Fire. So it's one of those, I quite like those sort of, you know, selections, records. They're quite cool to have. And this is a Regal one, so we'll keep that. Moving on now. Oh, this doesn't look good. And now it's Mario Lanza. You can always tell a Lanza one, can't you? Even before you read it, you know it's going to be on that label with the difficult to read gold, faded gold, don't you? You always know that. So where's the reject? It's over here, isn't it? Here it goes. In the reject, Capitol label, Stan Kenton. Oh, you hate me for throwing these away. I'm not throwing them away. Sorry, that's the wrong word to use. I'm not throwing them away. I'm just basically passing them on in the reject. But I'm told that I shouldn't be. I should be listening to them, but I don't, because I don't like modern. I tell you what, I don't really like jazz. I don't like jazz from the 40s, and a lot of the big band stuff, once it gets past 45, I'd rather not listen to it. And I really do love the 30s a lot, and the 20s jazz and 30s. Ella Fitzgerald here on a Modern Brunswick. Look at that. Ella Fitzgerald. I think that's only one of many, not very many, but I'm not going to collect it, and I'm going to put it on the reject, and you're all going to go, oh, shock and horror, because I much prefer to listen to people like Ella, Nat King Cole, and that on vinyl, because I have quite a lot of vinyl of some of them and that, and I'd rather just listen to them on that. Tommy's Christmas Part 1 and Tommy's Christmas record. I'll have to make a Christmas thing ready up for this one. Oh, a plastic sleeve. Estudine. Oh, I can't pronounce that. It's a waltz anyway. I don't know. What do you think to this? You can see more. You can see my face then, can you? Oh. What do you think to that? Oh, it's a listen to, isn't it? Yeah, it's probably going to be a listen to, and then it's going to be 5 seconds later, it's going to be in the reject. I'm sorry. On a very modern RCA, Catch a Falling Star, Perry Como. I don't know what's on the other side. There you are, quick. Right, here we go. I wasn't even interested myself, to be honest with you. Oh, I put it on the wrong pile. I put it onto the listen to pile. I'm not going to be listening to it. There it goes, over there. Right, so what we got here? Eddie Fisher with Hugo Winterhalter's orchestra and chorus. I'm Walking Behind You and Hold On Me or something like that. There we go. Can you see that, guys? You see that all right? I think you can. I don't know if you can see that because it's been a bit. There we go. You can always pause when I hit the right sort of focusing level and have a good long look at it, you know. as long as you like. Gary Miller, Love Letters in the Sand. Love Letters in the Sand. Wonderful, wonderful. Gary Miller. That's got to be a keep, isn't it? It's a rock and roll type thing, is it? Well, it's sort of rock and roll, isn't it? 1957, the same year of that record player that I'm getting, which I keep talking about, and yet I've heard nothing yet from the guy. We wait and hope for that one, don't we? When that day comes. Oh, a Jelly Roll Morton. Somebody asked me if I can play some more Jelly Roll Morton, and I said, well, I ain't got a lot of Jelly Roll Morton, but this is the second one I've come across, I think, in these lockdown sort throughs, and oh, better show it to you, better I? There we go. And the other side is that one. So that's a great find, Jelly Roll Morton. Now, this is going to be good, surely. Oh, Crim and Pigfoot. Bessie Smith. Got to play some Bessie Smith. I've got some Bessie Smith. I'm sure I found some on the Parlophone Black Label. So that is great find, Bessie Smith. Yes, that's a huge, massive, good find. And another. Do you know what? I think this is part of a collection of Bessie Smith that is now turned up. This is now turned up. Excuse me. This is now turned up again. Sorry about the dog. You can hear that. He usually tells it to shut up quite quickly, but yeah, that should be all right. Yeah. So I reckon this is a collection of Bessie Smith that's just turned up again. So they must have got separated when they were like dished out between the different, things and that. So yeah, so another Bessie Smith, St. Louis Blues. There we go. And on the other side is Reckless Blues. She does a lot of blues stuff, isn't she? She's very all blues stuff. So I have to get some of that up. And I have to say that I will be uploading other stuff. It's not just jazz and blues. I will be uploading other stuff. I just feel that some of the 50s stuff I've got just does not suit the gramophone player, even though I know people do sometimes play them on there. I just don't feel right about it sometimes, it doesn't seem as if it's the right thing to do, but that's just me. I mean, that's just me, and I haven't got an opinion about it. It's just me. Old Man Blues, the Harlem Foot Warmers on this lovely Parlophone Black Label. Look at that. And on the other side is Tiger Rag, Louis Armstrong. So what's the other side? The Harlem Foot, and we got Louis Armstrong. So this must be one of those. Let's have a look, shall we? There we go. Sometimes I get carried away thinking and talking. I forget that I'm actually supposed to be showing you guys what I'm pulling out. But there you go. Harlem Lattimore and his Connies his Connies in orchestra with vocal refrain, Refer Man on one side, and How I'm Not Doing. There we go. We'll just show you. Let's show you. And then we got this side as well. That's a nice 30s Parlophone as well, isn't it? Black Label Parlophone again, lovely. Oh, heebie-jeepies. Oh, what's on it? It's an old one, this is. But it says it's new rhythm style, but it's thick. It feels thick. I thought it was a double one in there for a minute. Choo Choo on the other side. Oh, Frankie Trumboa. Oh, we've got Frankie Trumboa on this side. Look. Wow. That is a double. That is a wow. That is a massive wow for me. I always get a little bit excited. There's a broken one there. Oh, no. Let's have a look. We got Rose Room, John Kirkby, Rose Room, and that one. I'm going to let you pronounce that. I can't pronounce it at the moment. I'm terrible. Oh, this is such a shame. Look at that. Oh, what is it? Oh, it's Lionel Hampton and his orchestra. It was Lionel Hampton and his orchestra. And there we are. Look, it's It's gone. It's finished. It's dead. It might end up being stuck to the wall. I'll tell you what. I've got a few that I'm trying to put together. Just to, when I finally finish Gramophone's corner over there, there will be some stuck to the wall. HMV BD, not my favourite label unless it's Glenn Miller. It is Glenn Miller. I have fallen in luck again with another Glenn Miller, Under the Canadian Skies and Adios. Wow. So my Glenn Miller is this a Glenn Miller as well? You can only live in, oh, it could be another one as well. No, it's Tommy Dorsey and his orchestra, so not too bad. But it's a modern Tommy Dorsey, I suspect, Hucklebuck. I have got a few of these Tommy Dorseys on BD label, and I have to say to you, they are not my favourite Tommy Dorseys, because I prefer the 30s and 20s. 30s, was it 20s? Yeah, late 20s, 30s, is it? Oh, Glenn Miller again, the one I love, and Perfidia, is it? Perfidia. You're going to pronounce it better than me anyway. There we go. So I'm made up with the Glenn Millers. Oh, I've not seen this label before. Have you? Maybe you have. You'll let me know. Marion Mary and his quartet. Marino Marini. Yeah, I've got it now. I think Marino Marini. And the same again. Voler, blah 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 blah. Something the blues. Bit foreign. I don't know. I'll put it on the. Gonna put it on the listen to part. There you go. Just to show you that. You know. I'll give it a chance. Now, we've got some black parlophones here. Sabre Dance, Sydney Torch and his orchestra. And on the other side is, you wait for it, La Goladrina, I think. He says. Sounds like it's a keep anyway. Oh, go on, be careful, this one don't fall over. Oh, so it's on the phone. The Cumberland Reel, Jimmy Shand. Now, I heard of Jimmy Shand, definitely. Let's just let you have a look, shall we? Here we go. You have a look, and then you can see. We're putting it on the keep, are we? Do you know what? I'm going to put it on the listen to, because I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Bloody things turning around all over the place. Right, Zonophone. What have we got on the Zonophone, eh? Let's have a look. Treasureland, Selection 1, Introduction, down in the dear old Georgia town. Tell me, let the rest of the world go by, and he'd say, oka la 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 wee wee, something Stodden, played by Black Diamond's band, and on the other side, Black Diamond's band with a load more stuff on it. Here, I'm just going to show you it there. You can have a look at that. You can pause it, can't you, if you want to have a closer look. Yeah. Definite a keep, because that goes in with my other oldie stuff. Right, that's it. There we go. There we go. And I hope you enjoyed number 7. As I say, I shall keep on turning them out as long as they're wanted. So anyway, not a bad little. Actually, that was a good box. That was a good box, because I've got a nice wedge again. Where are we? About there. Actually, I'll quickly show you. Yeah, keeps, rejects, and a few listen tos over there. So I've not done bad, have I? Not done bad. I mean, I have to say, I pulling out all this really cool jazz and cool 78s and that. I suppose after a while, you just expect it, don't you? You expect to find a load of good stuff, and so maybe I'm starting to lose the excitement a little bit. So yeah, I don't know. But anyway, I hope you find it entertaining, and I'll catch you all again soon. Keep safe, everyone. Bye for now.